Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team, and what we have here are the brand new, much awaited Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL. Now these are the official India units. We are amongst the first to get our hands on them, to do a quick unboxing for you guys, maybe do a quick first impressions as well. I'll just take you through what's inside the boxes and we'll take a look at the boxes themselves. There is actually a price on it. Now take that with a pinch of salt because the official prices have not been announced yet, but you will be able to tell that the price is 71,000 rupees for the 64 GB Pixel 3 and 83,000 rupees for the Pixel 3 XL. So that's as far as the box price. Pinch of salt again, like I mentioned, official prices, we do not have them yet. It may be slightly lower or it may exactly be these prices, we don't know for sure. There are three colors that we do know. This is just black. This is clearly white. There's also a color called not pink, which is actually more of a rose gold if you've seen any of the leaks. And my god, there have been a lot of leaks, mostly for the 3XL actually, and you've probably seen this if you've been looking online and if you are interested. But anyhow, these are the official units. This is the official unboxing. So let's get started. So here's what we have in the box. This is an 18-watt charger, Indian pins. You do get a USB-C to USB-C cable because this charger actually has a USB-C and not a USB type A. You do get USB type C to 3.5mm adapter. These are the Pixel Buds, a USB type C connection there. Now this little adapter, which is a USB type C to type A, is actually used for the switching. It's called the quick switch adapter. So you can actually switch all your data over from another Android phone, Android 5.0 or above, or another iPhone if it's iOS 8 and above. So you can switch all your data using this. So the box contents pretty much the same in both of them. The phone, quick start guide, SIM eject, Google Pixel Buds, the type C. You get the quick switch adapter, type C to 3.5 and type C to type C cable along with the 18-watt power brick. So here the devices are Pixel 3, 3XL, and this is the 2XL, which I've just placed here for a comparison. I'll get to why in just a minute, but let's just quickly talk about the basic specs, get them out of the way. You do know probably about the Snapdragon 845. There's 4 gigs of RAM, 64 or 128 GB of storage. This one, the Google Pixel 3, has a 2915 mAh battery. This is a 3430 milliamp hour battery. 148 grams, 184 grams. So obviously two very different use cases, two very different appeals for somebody who really wants the large screen in a small form factor. This is a 5.5 inch and a really nice size to hold. The 3XL is a 6.3 inch. Now the resolution does differ slightly. This one is 2160 by 1080. This is 2960 by 1440. So a higher pixel density in the 3XL. It's a 523 pixels per inch and this is 443 pixels per inch. But now let me get to why I've placed the 2XL here. So the signature pixel design, the half, well, not the half, but the combination of the metal and the glass, you sort of see that reflected in the Pixel 3 as well. So it's kind of like a similar design that they've got going. But in the Pixel 2 XL, this is actually metal. This portion is metal and it has a glass window. And now with the Pixel 3, in both the 3 and the 3 XL, it is actually a glass back. This section is also glass. It has this sort of matte finish, this coating that they've done to make it look and feel a little bit like metal, but actually both of these are entirely glass, and that is to enable the wireless charging. These do have fast wireless charging as well. It's a 10-watt wireless charging support with the Qi enabled chargers. It's a soft touch Gorilla Glass 5. So should be fairly resistant to scratches and drops as well. So quickly get out of the way the basic specs. Everything in both of these is the same apart from the size, the battery size and the physical dimensions, the screen size. Otherwise, everything else is the same. It's a 12.2 megapixel dual pixel OIS plus EIS f1.8 rear camera. Now up front, both of these have dual front cameras, and the purpose of that is a wide angle. It's actually called a group selfie. Google calls it the group selfie mode. So if you have more people, you're struggling to kind of fit them all into the selfie, you can just switch to the wide angle camera, which both of them have in front. So expected features: Google Lens, of course, Google Assistant. We're expecting Android 9 preloaded. The quick switch adapter, as I mentioned, is already included to quickly switch all your data over from your previous phone. There is the Now Playing feature, which is being carried over from the Pixel 2 XL as well, and that is if you are listening to some music, if some music's playing in the background, it shows you what's playing on the screen, on the lock screen itself. And of course, in both of them, you do get the dual front-facing speakers, stereo speakers. There is active edge, so you can squeeze the sides to pull up the assistant. And both of these also will get unlimited storage from Google for your photographs, and that is for the original resolution. So full resolution photographs are stored up to 31st January 2022. So you get actually a lot of storage if you're going to take a lot of photos. There is absolutely no limit on that. A few of the things software wise that's new: there's the in-camera Google Lens suggestions, and that is exclusive to the Pixel 3 series. So if you're taking a photograph and there are any URLs, emails, phone numbers, addresses, QR codes, for instance, in the photograph, it will pick it up right from there. No need to switch modes. These are also YouTube signature devices. Both OLED screens. So YouTube signature devices means your YouTube experience is bound to be a lot better than any other smartphone has claimed, or so claims Google. So we'll test that out. I already talked about the group selfie. And there is also something called fused video stabilization. So it's actually using both OIS and EIS, not strictly a new feature. Now, here's a quick look. You can tell that obviously this one has the notch, the 3XL. This one does not. 5.5 inch, 6.3 inch, already mentioned before. Let's quickly set these up. And in the meantime, you can also take a quick look around the devices. I like the mint colored power button on the 3XL. That's a nice touch. They both obviously feel super premium. There's no writing or anything of the sort of on the back. Just the Google logo you can see highlighted there. At the bottom, you've got the USB Type-C and the SIM tray. These are single SIM devices, not dual SIM, please note. The speakers are in the front for both. So dual front-facing, front-firing speakers. Power on the top, volume on the bottom, on both of those are on the right side, where the left side is a completely clean look. Nothing on the top except the microphones. So let's just move on to what the interface looks like. So here we have the basic setup done. Pretty much what you would expect. Gesture-based navigation, of course. You tap these to go home, swipe up and hold for multitasking, and just swipe up to get to your app drawer. This 3XL obviously gives you so much more screen space. It's a 6.3 versus 5.5 here. Now, anything more, if you do have questions, do reach out to us directly. We are obviously starting the full review right away, and we should have that out soon. In case you have questions in the meantime, do reach out in the comments or on Twitter. Thanks for watching.